A trip down the streets of a very special Wisconsin village. Did you know that Greendale is only one of 3 communities in all of America with a very special historic designation? And right now, it looks like a page out of a Dickens Christmas novel with strolling musicians, horse-drawn wagons, sleigh rides.
So much fun. Here with more on Greendale's holiday celebration is Anne Marie Pierce with the Village and Betty Furchoff with the Dickens chairperson and owner of Furch's Malt Shop, which people love as well. Good to see you both.
Nice to see you. Good morning.
Nice to see you.
I wish you would have dressed up.
Yeah. We were going to wear our costumes, but you know, we decided not to.
You look fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a Dickens holiday in Greendale, right?
It's a Dickens of a village.
That's right. So tell us a little bit about how you guys came up with this idea. And I mean, Greendale is just this beautiful little spot, so it seems like the quaint little place to do it.
Well, it was Betty's idea.
Yeah, actually it was my son. Many years ago in 1999, he went to a little Dickens event in a small town. And when we were thinking of a Christmas event, he said, "Mom, you know, Greendale would be the perfect setting to do a Dickens of a village." So that's how it all came about.
So what all is happening? What will people see and experience? And I know it's happening this Friday, November 30th from 4 to 9, which is perfect. It's just as it's getting dark, but still early enough to bring the kids and enjoy as a family. We mentioned wagon rides, sleigh rides. There'll be strolling musicians.
So much music.
Right.
So much music.
We have a string orchestra, we have bell choirs, we have brass bands, we have chamber choirs, and we have carolers all throughout the village, besides all our hand-warming fires that we have throughout the village.
Aww.
We're roasting chestnuts.
Santa Claus?
Santa Claus will be at the Gift of Wings and Mrs. Santa Claus, so we have something for everybody.
Yeah.
And there's a full live like Christmas Carol skit as well, right?
Oh, that's the best.
Yes.
Yeah.
We do it in the walkway by Furch's and Vintage 38, and it's a little skit with Scrooge and Marley and all the ghosts and Tiny Tim, and it's like we set up a bedroom scene.
Cute.
And we have music, we have a fogger to set the mood with, you know, spooky music, and it's a must-see. And we actually do it 3 times. We do it at 6, 7, and 8. It's just 15 minutes because it's outside, you know, and it could get cold. So people just think it kicks off their holiday season and just puts them in that holiday mood.
You have a malt shop. I love malts. I bet you serve
It's adorable.
some good ones.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's an old-fashioned 50s malt shop with, we have a Wurlitzer jukebox, we have selectors, tin ceilings, tile flooring, and a marble bar with red swivel stools, and people just love it.
That's so cute. Where should people park? Because when you're coming downtown Greendale, that whole little strip is going to be filled with people.
All of Broad Street.
Yeah.
The best place to park, we have a free shuttle, which is so great. Again, because it's a family-friendly event, we want to make it as easy as possible for families to come. So St. Alphonsus is a Catholic church on Loomis Road, and you park in their parking lot. The shuttle bus comes, picks you up, brings you to us, and that shuttle goes back and forth all night long.
Yeah.
So super easy way to get to us. We have a Christmas tree lot this year. So if you want to get your Christmas tree or a custom-made wreath, you can do that as well. And over 100,000 lights again this year. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful.
That's very magical and bright, which I love. I did some reading about Greendale and the designation that the village received many, many years ago, and why it's so special. And I think for us in Wisconsin, it's close to a major city, which is part of why it received that designation, but it also was the perfect green spot for shops and people to live and have businesses. And if people have never been, there are a lot of reasons to visit the historic downtown village.
I'm going to pass this over to Betty because Betty is a Greendale original, right?
Yes. My grandparents were the 6th family to move into Greendale when the government owned it. They lived till they were 98 and 96 on Apricot Court. My uncle was Irv Kuglich, was village doctor. John Kuglich was village manager for 36 years. And actually, Southridge was his last big project before he retired. My dad was a trustee. My dad was in World War II. So
You were born in Greendale?
I was born in Greendale. I love Greendale. And I actually live in an original still. I could not leave the village center, you know, once I got married. So
That's wonderful. That's absolutely
You can never
the neatest
leave it.
thing.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, now you're stuck. That's okay. What a great place to be.
Costume. So she
Yeah.
And I know you invite everybody. You don't have to live in Greendale to enjoy Greendale. Please come on out this Friday because they have a wonderful Christmas holiday celebration going on in the beautiful historic village of Greendale. So you can discover Greendale at Dickens of a Village this Friday, November 30th from 4 till 9 p.m. To find out more on the schedule of wonderful events, go to discovergreendale.com. Great to see you, ladies.
Thank you.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you too.
Friday, maybe.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
come down.